Hi guys, it's Ricky and this is 3 Reveals. Oh goodness. I've said it before, but apparently it bears repeating. Anyone you have to put a love spell on, or do black magic manipulation, or do any kind of manipulation, or pay people to lie, or anyone, you've got to go to those links to get them to stay in a relationship, either to get them in a relationship with you or to stay in a relationship with you. It's not worth it. And love spells and black magic, there's no point in doing them, because even if they were to work, it's going to backfire and it's not going to be what you want. Like, it may be like fun for a little bit. Oh, my person loves me. The person I love loves me. But guess what? That love turns into hate, and it turns into bitterness, resentment, and then people start getting psycho, and people wind up dead. Like, and not only that, anything that has to be forced, manipulated, or is of the darkness. And love is not of dark. Love is of light. Love is a free will choice. To love someone is a choice. And if you try to manipulate someone's free will and their ability to choose, that's not love. And that person will resent you, even if your little black magic was to work. So, I beg people to really sit down with themselves and look in the mirror and be like, I deserve more than someone who lies to my face and then goes and fucks my best friend behind my back, or my sister, or my cousin, or even someone I don't even know, or tells me we're in a relationship and then 3 months later I find out he's married. Like, I deserve more than that, and I'm going to go respect myself enough, walk away from this person, and go and find someone, or even looking for anybody. But the next time I make a connection with someone, I'm going to make sure that they're single, even if I have to do a damn background check myself. But true love comes when you love yourself. And if you try to force, manipulate, or try to mold someone into what you want them to be, or what the version of them that you have in your head, it's not love, and it's downright fucking psychotic. It's like, I know for me, literally, like, and I can't figure out which scenario it goes with, but there was a scenario with me and a friend of mine. Apparently, that friend liked the person that I wound up dating, but I didn't know it. But they still resented me because that person and me got together. There's 2 different scenarios where that rings true in my life. And I think anything's possible, but all the weird shit in my life started happening after the second scenario. And that's the scenario I think it really is. But if that's the case, then that means that my last person's karmic is the person I dated before my last person. And I've really been getting that for quite some time. But because there's so many fucking elements to the entire situation, like it's so many similar personalities that played similar roles to me, it really is kind of hard to weed through, especially even when someone tells on themselves, they still try to backtrack and say they didn't say it, or I'm making it up, or I'm crazy, or I'm hallucinating. But something I know I'm not hallucinating is There is one person in my life and my last person that I dated that had the same exact feelings for each other, and there's no reason for it. And I told both of them this, there is something that happened between the two of you, and I believe it's before me and you got together, but there's, y'all hiding something from me, because there's no way in hell you could just dislike each other that much for no reason. And they literally, anytime it's ever come up, they gave the same exact reason why they didn't like the other one. But it's like, they have bad energy. Okay, give me an example of their bad energy, because I read energy and I literally don't get that from you and I don't get it from her. So the only reason you're getting it from each other is because there's something I don't know and you don't want me to know. Aries. But anyways, so back to the your friend or your person's friend. I think it's your person's friend liked your person, but your person chose you or dated you, and that person, your person's friend, hates you because they think it's your fault that your person stopped, or they never got a chance to be with your person. So this person started throwing black magic on you and trying to destroy your life, and you have. They were doing a pretty good job of it. If it wasn't for the Most High God and the fact that He loves you and has anointed you with the anointing that He has anointed you with, the average person would not have gotten through what this person has done to you behind your back. So no, be very grateful, be very thankful, and know that you got a calling on your life, because this person, what they've done to you, they've done to other people, and those other people are not still breathing. Scorpio. Pisces. And I definitely think in my case it is a Pisces. Taurus. But it's not the Pisces that I, for a long time, thought it was. I honestly think it's... I mean, there was one night when I was like, okay. But I just never... Because it didn't bother me. I didn't care. I hate being lied to. That's about the only reason I cared. Because I'm like, don't look me in my face and lie. But because I didn't really care beyond that, I never really made it an issue. But I know what I know what I feel, and I feel what I know. Like, I knew there was something going down between Brandon Frey and Elijah blah, blah. Sagittarius and Leo. You have a narcissist from your past that's so in love with you. Like, everything that happened and played out between the two of you, this person normally does this to, they do this to everyone that they ever get with. The only difference is, with everyone else, this little plan or strategy, their playbook that they've got, it made everyone else chase them. You said, life's too short, I'm too pretty, and I work hard. I am a prize. I am one to be won. I thought you were too, but clearly grown-ass men and women don't do what you're doing, so deuces. And it fucks your person's head up. To this day, they're missing what they have with you. But they're too proud to admit it, because again, they're the player from the Himalaya. They can't admit that they got played. But really, they played themselves. Vacation. You will be traveling soon. Liar. Be careful, someone's sneaky. Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. Someone is coming in, and they are going to make a grand gesture to apologize to you and at least let you know that they regret how they fumbled you and they wish they would have treated you better when they had the chance. But I think this person wants like a second chance, like to for you guys to like give it another shot. But I think honestly, like the main reason they're doing this is because they genuinely want you to know that they never meant to hurt you the way that they hurt you, and they know it's their fault, and they wish they would have made better choices when they had you, because you were the lesson they had to learn. And I'm sure they taught you a lesson too, but they had to, your strength, courage, and your strength to walk away, your courage to stand up and speak your truth, and not to go unheard and pushed under the rug like all the other people. Your strength, courage, and bravery to stand up to this person blew this person away. But it also allowed this person to see what they've been doing to people, and how they really, it made your person look in the mirror or this person, I guess it's not your person, but this person look in the mirror and really be truthful and honest with themselves about how shitty of a person they've been most of their life. And it was really hard for them to do, because this person really, either they are a narcissist or they suffer from some kind of mental personality disorder. Cycles. Fake karma, something ending, something beginning. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Love spell. You've been bewitched. Alright, so either a fire sign lied to your ex and told them that you were casting love spell or throwing love spells on your ex. This fire sign wanted you to turn your person against you. So they convinced your person, or tried to convince your person, that you were into witchcraft and black magic. Or your person is a fire sign, and there was someone else that convinced your person, an Aries, Leo, or Sag, that you were doing black magic on them. Okay. I was like, 3 days in a row, I'll throw something. Somebody's last name is Bell. Somebody's getting a divorce. No, it's not the right time. You know, I think, however this plays out, the person who was lying and tried to blame you for something, like the black magic spell, love spells, whatever, they were trying to cover up the fact that they pursued you. They pursued the connection with you, and they were married, and they didn't tell you they were married. And they're trying to convince their people in their life that you knew that they were married. And so they had to make you look as bad as possible, because they didn't want to admit the fact that they lied and said they were single when they got with you. And somebody was paid to do something. They could have been paid to dip out on you and return to their wife. And that's why now they're trying to defend themselves so hard now, because they can't admit to their family or the people in their circle that they omitted the fact to you that they were married. And it could have been their mother, or someone paid your person to ghost you. It could have been your mother. I don't know. Fuck. But I feel like it's somebody's mother. Somebody's really trying to keep something secret, though. I'll tell you that much. This deck usually is a lot more talkative. There's a pregnancy that somebody's trying to hide, or a child that someone's trying to hide. And possibly a fake marriage, too. Whew. Oh my gosh. This is all because there's somebody or a couple somebodies who were just so damn jealous of the relationship you have with this person and of the future that somehow, some way they knew you were going to obtain. I really am getting a jealous sibling, sister, or depending on how it resonates. I feel like if you're a masculine, then it's a brother, but if you're a feminine, then it's a sister. Like for me, most people that watch my videos know that my life has played out and I have experienced the divine feminine experience. I consider myself a divine feminine. So, and everyone knows that my sister was she was my issue, or my mom and sister both. And it very well could be my mom was the issue and let my sister take the blame, because neither one of them could take accountability for anything that they do. But whatever and whoever was involved, this was a very covertly, methodically, maliciously planned out fucking chain of events. Tennessee's got something to do with it. So somebody lives in Tennessee, or something happened in Tennessee. Something could have happened in Montana, or someone's name is Montana. Because I really have been picking that up really strong the last 2 or 3 times that card's come out. It's not the state, it's somebody's name. December. Get a Bible and read it. August. Daniel 10:10. So I just heard in my head, yeah, get a Bible and read it. Homosexuality is a sin. I literally just heard that in my head. Alright, so here's the thing with having a relationship with God. No matter what you say out of your mouth, He knows what's in your heart. But guess what? He is the God of the impossible, and He's the God that can do anything. Just because man can't do it doesn't mean that He can't. And if I'm sitting here and I'm telling you, oh, I'm not gay anymore, I've been delivered, or I don't suck dick and then I go home and suck dick, I'm not doing anyone any favors. So what I do is I pray. I speak to God. God already knows what I deal with. I am celibate. I don't have sex with anyone. So the physical action of sex is not happening in this house. Or, in this bedroom. But the fact is that I still have my heart, and the way my heart belongs to another man. And I don't care who says what and who thinks what. But, so as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And so if my heart belongs to another man, whether I'm having sex with him or not, I'm still a gay man. And I'm not lusting, because it was never about the sex. I literally could just cuddle with that man and be completely satisfied. Me and him had just had a connection that was unlike anything else I've ever experienced. But I can't disagree with anyone that says, the Bible says, because, yeah, I know it says it. But I also know that it says, thou shalt not bear false witness, and thou shalt not lie, and thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's. So, my point is, I would rather tell the truth to him now and let him and me walk out my life, my purpose, and my destiny, so that when I do see him physically face to face on Judgment Day, but hey, we did it. Instead of, well, you know how you told Sister Rita, Sister Martha, Sister Sarah, Sister Mary Clarence that you weren't sucking dick on Saturday nights at the poker, the little guy poker night? Me and you both know what you was doing at the poker night. And you never did clean up your heart. I don't care what anyone says. Love is the truest, most, the strongest force in the universe. God is made up of nothing but love. If the source of love can do anything, then tell me why you're going to thumb your nose down at God coming together and bringing two people together who have probably the same issue, and they're both really wanting to change and be a better man for God. Sin is never, ever, it's never okay to condone sin. And I'm not saying God condones sin. What I am saying is that from the moment of salvation, the moment he says, you are mine, he has forgiven you for any past, present, or future sins. And he also knows what he's getting when he decides he wants you. So, with that being said, we all know that the day we get saved is not the day we stop sinning. Sanctification takes the rest of our life. And God also knows what it's going to take to sanctify us. So if there's two people who are doing better in their life than they've ever done, and they're both growing spiritually and in the physical world, their finances are growing, they're happier than they've ever been, they're doing less, their diet's getting better, they're cutting out unhealthy behaviors, unhealthy patterns, and they're helping each other do it, then how about you not worry about whether or not they're sleeping in the same bed or having sex? Because guess what? Your ass, if you're not married, your ass is still, whether you're having sex with the opposite sex person or not, you're in the same boat, kid. Any sex outside of marriage is a sin. And even in marriage, according to the Bible, if you let your wife suck your dick, you're sinning. You eat your wife's pussy, you're sinning. So how about we just all not care about what's going on in other people's bedrooms, and we just pray and ask God to get our heart right and make us more like him. Because the Jezebels that you turned my person to, now, and I don't care what you think, you know damn well I'm telling the truth. The person I'm speaking about is in a way worse position now than they ever were when I knew them. Judas is in your circle. And for me, it was my own damn mom. Because homosexuality is a sin. No, it's because you're jealous because you ate pussy on my dad, cheated on my dad and eating pussy and this, that, and the other every time you got drunk. But you hate me because I don't have to be drunk to do it. I could actually show off who I love and not have to run around, get drunk and be like, oh, I'm not sucking dick. I got a wife at home. Come on, hey, Cletus, come in the bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. I gotta talk to you. No, Mom. I can own me. I love me. And that's something you were never, ever able to do. So instead of, working on yourself, you just resent your own kid and try to destroy their life. That's a you and God issue. I have no resentment towards you. And I don't care how big mad you are at me. I feel like what I'm doing is the only way to wake you up. Because you don't have much longer, Mom. And I really don't want you to... I don't want you to not... I don't know. Salvation's between you and God. That's between you and him. But I would like to see you on the other side. July. Orlando, I'm sorry. Someone's name is Jamie. Your dreams are reality. So there's a Gemini involved, a Virgo involved. Somebody's name is Liz, Marcus, Tuesday, actor, Ruth 116, Melinda, Egypt, and Bruce. There's a King of Wands facing judgment. So it could be a Leo or a Cancer, because that's the way I read. King of Wands is Leo, Cancer. But it's somebody who could be in a leadership position, and they're facing judgment because they abused their authority and the power that they had to take advantage of someone. And that's the truth. And the truth is going to come out about what was done too. I think someone's about to come deliver you some truth about what really happened and why. Because honestly, I think this whole time you've been thinking that your person was blackmailed by a karmic to stay away from you, or there's something that would be aired out about them. I think your person was blackmailing your family to not expose what they had done to you. But guess what? Between the judgment and your family running out of money and not being able to pay it, or flipping how it resonates, it could be your person running out of money and not being able to pay your family. Either way, there's been some kind of a breach of contract, and now your person's coming in to tell you the truth. But it's not, it's going to blow your mind. Your person could be a King of Wands, a Leo, or a Cancer. Divine counterparts. Wow. It's time for you two to be together. It's time for this relationship to come back together. But someone's scared to death because they know now that a lot of the choices they made were really petty and immature, and the choices that your person made, they made them based upon lies that were being told to them about you. So now it's like they don't know how to come in and tell you, hey, I did this because you did this because you didn't do whatever. And they know that now. So it's like they still have to tell you how they fucking took 9 swords and like just stabbed you in the back repeatedly. Could have even possibly had a voodoo doll just stabbing it, or a picture of you guys. This person's definitely been trying to intercept your dreams or get into your dreams and manipulate your dreams some way, shape, or form. Or they literally could have tried to, or they did ruin a business opportunity for you, like something that you would consider a dream job or something you've been dreaming of having for a very long time. Your person was put in a position to choose to throw you away and go out and try and take an opportunity that was actually meant for you. But even if they got it, which they might have, everything that they gained from doing what they did to you, they've now lost. They are actually probably homeless. And all they have really is, they may have their car and the clothes on their back. or some clothes. But I do think they have the card because the Chariot's the next card out here. But they fucked you over and betrayed you in the worst way imaginable more than once to try and steal your destiny, to try and steal a career opportunity from you, all because their pride and their ego told them that they were better than you and that they deserved your destiny more than you did. Well, God said, you know what? No. I get to decide who gets what. And I decided a long time ago that this person is the one that's destined for that, not you. But since you think that you're, so big and bad and you're so awesome, and because you did this before and I let you get away with it, or it so played out that in the last life that you were the victor, well, now the devil came and tempted you again because you were supposed to do it different. You were supposed to get it right this time and to make the choice that would have benefited you and the person that you're trying to steal their destiny. You guys you were supposed to live together, married, happily ever after, and actually complete your mission this time and do it right. Well, the devil came in, the devil in the blue dress, and you fell for the okie doke all over again. And you betrayed you even tried to unalive the person I created for you. But this time around, I made sure that they were ready for you, and that they were strong enough to not only stand up and battle you and the war that you started behind closed doors, behind a computer screen. They actually had the courage to stand up and speak out, whether it was too straight to your face or not. They refused to just lay down and die. And now they get the victory because of it. Damn. There's a lot of men out here. Actually, I think all 4 kings are out here. Yeah, all 4 kings are out here. But only 2 of the queens. There's same-sex stuff going on here. Someone's heavily burdened by it too, because everything they tried to keep hidden, it all came out. They thought you were dumb. They thought you were naive. They thought they could just spoon feed you some fucking powdered sugar covered shit, and you just, it's so lovely. Let me have some more. You actually, their pride and their ego wouldn't let them admit it, but they knew from day one that they never, not once, got anything over on you. You saw right through them from day one. And I think that's one of the reasons why they were scared to actually have victory with you. They knew they could have it, but they knew they were going to have to work for it, and they were going to have to evolve and become a better person. And they've just been so used to being in that selfish, me, give me mine, whatever I want now attitude, and then you might get what you want later for your mind. So they knew that in order to be with you, they knew that you guys could do it, and you guys would have a very successful, wonderful marriage and business together. But they weren't ready to give up their player ways, and they loved the attention that they got from everyone. So your person chose to steal your essence, steal your opportunity, steal, whatever they took from you, and go and marry a karmic. This ain't Build-A-Bitch, bitch. But your person now knows this ain't Build-A-Bitch. They know they took the wrong fucking path in life, and it's brought them to their knees. Your person's definitely homeless. Someone's name could be Arthur. The Excalibur in Vegas could be significant. Someone has long black hair. Somebody's an Aquarius. Somebody knits. Somebody either really likes cotton candy, or they have like a perfume that's cotton candy, or someone makes cotton candy, or somebody works for the fair or the carnival, or some kind of a vendor that spins cotton candy. Purple cow. Somebody who worked for Purple Cow. Or someone behind their back, somebody calls somebody a cow. But to their face, oh baby, you're so beautiful. I love you. I love your body. I love you. I love everything about you. And then behind your back to their homies, or hell, their homies could be the karmics nowadays, but behind your back to someone else that they're having sex with, you're a fucking fat cow. And he does the same thing about this person. So if your person calls somebody a fat cow in front of you, or says they smell bad or something like that, trust and believe whoever that is, they're also having sex with them, and they're saying the same thing to them behind your back about you. This person could be born in the year of the horse. This person could be hung like a horse. But this person thinks that they're God's gift to man, or to woman and man. You know what I mean? Like, they think they're the epitome of the masculine human being. They got the perfect body. They got it all. And you should be so thankful and grateful. And you should bow down and worship them just because they allow you to be in their presence. But they're starting to see that your prayers are getting answered, and their life's going into the shitter. You're getting that Ace of Pentacles. And that group that your person backstabbed you for and tried to steal the opportunity away from you, this group somehow, some way, they're going to contact you, and they're going to tell you what happened, and they're going to offer you the offer that this person tried to steal from you. And this person's going to come in and apologize and cry and blah, 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 because they're facing judgment, and they know you know, because they have gone into hermit mode. They've been forced into isolation, and they have acquired some wisdom and knowledge since they've been in isolation. Something definitely about a graveyard. Cycles closed, or everything's being balanced out and restored in your favor, or restored back to the way it should have been before someone tried to steal someone's destiny, or someone threw some bitchcraft out there and messed with people's free wills. And because there was some stuff that happened that wasn't supposed to happen. And I think it was at the hand of your own emperor. Someone's twin flame, their pride and their ego got the better of them, and they listened to some lies, and they either actively took a part in the betrayal that was done to you, or they paid for whatever needed to be paid for. But either way, they had a hand in it, and they knew it was going on, and they did nothing to protect you. But now they get to, wow. I just got this deck, so I haven't really looked at them like as much as, I don't really know them as well, but if someone plays poker, if that resonates, somebody you play poker with, or somebody's a fucking cheating ass motherfucker. Just so you know, somebody knows how to cheat at poker, and whoever that's for, I've already said enough for you to know you've got confirmation on something you've been wondering about for a while. But somebody thought by gambling you and taking your seat at the table, or taking sitting on your throne, that they were going to have a flawless victory, or they were going to reign victorious for the rest. Like, they were basically going to live out your life in your shoes, and that you would just be, I don't know, locked away in a tower somewhere, or in jail, because this person they did try to get you arrested. But you shine too brightly. Your authenticity, your uniqueness, and your canny ability to actually speak the truth, whether it makes you look bad or not, is why you're shining, and they couldn't hide your light. And not only that, what you said, your story made sense. Their story completely didn't make sense. And the fact that you don't even know what they've said, and you've said what you've said, everyone knows who told the truth and who's lying. Ooh, the Lovers. Your person could have said you cheated on them, or that you left them to be with someone else, and you've been single the entire time. Someone's name is either Samantha or Samuel, or someone drinks Samuel Adams beer, or there's a Samuel and an Adam couple here. Dolphins are significant. Cactus is significant too. You and your person, or your person now, after, I guess, but I want to say you and your person because I just really kind of feel like that's, you guys tried to reconcile. They could have even taken you on like a gondola ride, or something about you, your person, in a boat. And you thought, or it wasn't trying to reconcile, you guys hadn't actually you hadn't been split apart yet. This boat ride happened right before you guys, you thought that everything was just smooth sailing, that you had finally found what you've been looking for, and everything was okay. Your person was hiding something back from you, and what it was is the plot to steal from you and to basically pull the rug out from underneath you and leave you broke, busted, and disgusted. That had been already very well thought out and planned out by your person and your family, and probably a couple other exes, long before it actually went into effect. Why they had to wait like they did, I don't know if they had to be confident in the fact that you were in love with your person so that this would work when they did what they did. But there was a very special moment that you guys spent together, and it gave you secure, it made you feel confident that you guys had the bond, you had the connection, and you had what you guys had was going to go to the next level. And you spoke this to your person. You said, I'm not expecting a ring today or anything, but I can see us spend the rest of our lives together. I can see me spend the rest of my life with you. I can actually see me being married to you. And that was exactly what they needed. Oh, we got him. That dumb motherfucker is in love. Get out of here. And very shortly after that, your person and someone in your family or someone you lived with, a roommate or something, they put on this little dog and pony show, this little song and dance, and made you think that they were fighting. And then your person disappeared, and then the other person, whatever role they played in your life, they told you something, and they said, I told him you didn't want him here anymore. You know, basically they pointed the finger at you like it was your fault. Like, they told the person that it was your fault, and you didn't even know that whatever had gone down. So not only did your person disappear, ghost you, and completely, like, disappear from your life, you don't exactly know why it happened or what was actually done. All you know is that somebody who was supposed to love you chased him off and blamed you for doing it. But since then, things have been revealed, and you realize it was all a dog and pony show because it was all planned out. Your person was a part of the fucking plot the entire time. And them just telling you that, oh, well, I told him to leave because you didn't want him here anymore, blah, blah, blah. It was just throw more fuel on the fire for you to burn yourself out and take yourself out. Your family and your peoples wanted you to kill yourself, and they thought that they knew how to make you do it. They thought they knew what buttons to push and when to push them to create the perfect tornado in your life to where you would take yourself out, and then they could have a lovely little, oh, we're all rich now. We got this $500,000 life insurance policy because we killed our family member. Oh, we're rich thanks to this person. But, like, right next to your casket. But, you know, when other people were there, they were throwing themselves on top of it. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. Why would you do this to us? You knew we loved you. Why would you kill yourself? Knowing damn well you didn't kill yourself. Or, and if you did, it's because they drove you crazy and drove you into hallucinating into doing it. But for some people this is resonating for, the person that passed over in your story, they didn't kill themselves. One of these people poisoned them or shot them up with drugs. And now that person can't live with themselves, and they're about to go tell on themselves. Or tell the entire group, but they're doing it out of guilt. This person could be a wolf, a fox, so that's Pisces and Libra. Or just a very cunning, sneaky person. This person could live in the desert. Someone's name is Tina. Excuse me. Someone's an attention whore. They're always doing something to have all eyes on them. Somebody's a fucking clown. Do anything for clout. And somebody's about to get a new beginning in love. Because no matter how unjustified this was, no matter how horrible and downright evil these people were to you, you trusted in God. You prayed and meditated your way through the most difficult situation any human being could go through. And you never once tried to get revenge or retaliate. You've been patient. You've done your best. You may have said some things, you may have ran in your mouth or whatever, but for what you went through and what you were put under unjustifiably, you walked through this test with grace, ease and grace. Or at least you made it look easy, even if it really wasn't on the inside. But because you were so graceful, and most people probably would have taken themselves out, but they probably would have taken a couple people with them if this was done to them. You're being rewarded heavily. And one of the rewards is having someone who truly does have a lot of passion, desire, attraction. Someone who really is all about you. And you're going to be all about this person as well. This could be somebody who rejected you in the past. But it's because God hid your worth from them. Because whatever reason, you had to go through this before you and this person would be ready for each other. And maybe this person had to obviously you both had to learn some lessons before you guys could actually come together. So maybe whoever's coming in now as the Knight of Wands somehow had involvement, or they saw what happened to you from the sidelines and you just don't know about it. The Knight of Pentacles. So somebody could be coming in to offer everything you went through is about to be restored, and you're about to your life on all levels is about to be rejuvenated and redeemed and restored, and everything. When the storm is over, you won't even remember how you got through it. All you'll know is that you are stronger, you're wiser, and you are more capable to reach your destiny and your purpose than you've ever been. And that's all you've been focused on ever since this first started playing out. Instead of like boo-hooing, crying, like running, well, please come back. Please, I miss you. I love you. Please, I can't live without you. Blah, blah, blah. Or trying to like beat people up or whatever. You didn't go to the negative, low vibrational behaviors and substance abuse and stuff that these people were expecting you to. You turned straight to your work. You turned to God, and you started working on yourself, your purpose, and your mission in life. Like, you got closer to God, you got closer to your higher self, and now you see your years over with. You now have graduated, and your graduation's, you're about to go walk across the stage with your cap and gown. Someone's name is Freddie. Somebody could look like Freddie Mercury. Somebody has either been a prostitute, they are a prostitute, or they get off on paying for sex. Someone's either 33 years old or they're life path 33. I just got the name Damian. This ain't Build-A-Bitch. So your person definitely did like try to steal your destiny, steal your health, wealth, and abundance, and go build a bitch, and it blew up in their face. This person's name could be Patricia. Could have long black hair. Person could be an Aquarius. FX. San Francisco. Something about the San Francisco airport or LAX. Somebody either has a lover or they have a secret family in California, and they were flying back and forth between wherever you live at and California. Getting Buena Vista, California. Getting December of 2022. Life Path 9, September could be significant as well. Somebody could be born in 96 or 69. Someone's favorite sexual position could be 69. 22. So September of 2022 is very significant for this, whoever's resonating for the story. D. San Diego is significant. Sex is very, very... Someone's a sex worker for sure. And drugs are highly significant as well. And Puff the Magic Dragon, when I wrote that card, I wasn't thinking about pot. Somebody definitely gets into like the hard drugs. Meth, crack, possibly even heroin. Your false twin flame is born in 1974. So this is someone who either A, they have no self-worth, no self-esteem, like, and their looks are fading, and they don't smell so good as they're like getting older. And so the only way, the way they choose to like validate themselves as still being a pretty woman or still being of value is by going out and sleeping with people who are not single. And if it's the other way around, it's a man, then it's a man who's getting older and doesn't want to give up his player ways, so he's trying to overcompensate with like the drugs and the alcohol and the money to bring in younger, well, basically multiple sex partners. That I think they do like him younger, but I don't think that's really much matters. You're not crazy. I'm using my power to sabotage everything in your life to force you to come back to me. I know it's insane, but it's the only way I know to get you back. I miss you so much. So somebody did something out of their pride and their ego, did something. Someone told them a lie to get them pissed off at you, and they were petty and vindictive, and they made an impulsive decision, and they've regretted it ever since. 333 could be significant. Someone's 39 years old. Someone's born in 1993. M. Someone's a doctor, or they're in medical, they're in school to get their doctorate. Megan Douglas is significant. For 1994 is significant. Someone's 43 years old. Someone's 34 years old. Someone's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The bitch tricked me. She only wanted me so you couldn't have me. She's fucking nuts. She actually wants to be you, and she did plot and plan to have you killed. So somebody seduced and lured your person away from you because they want to beat you. Flogging Molly, the Irish punk rock band, is significant. Nintendo DS is significant. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is significant. So this could be a Cancer and a Taurus. Or because remember in the beginning I said your person was lured away from you by a friend of theirs, but that you had also been with. I think you have a Cancer X that lured your Taurus X away from you. Because I think you walked away from this Cancer because you refused to tolerate any kind of disrespect or being cheated on or lied to. And this Cancer didn't believe fat meat was greasy, and they did cheat on you or lie to you or however it plays out for you. And you showed them that I wasn't kidding. Pack your bags and go. And you never look back. Well, this person's had a vendetta ever since. And they've done a lot of things to you behind your back. And when none of it you seem to be unbothered and didn't give a fuck, it's okay. Well, watch this. And then they came in and did their hoodoo voodoo, black magic bitchcraft, and now your Taurus is their Taurus, or at least they were. One of the two has ghosted the other one. I think the Cancer ghosted the Taurus, because I think that was payback karma for the Taurus ghosting you. I think the Cancer came in. I think the Taurus got digmatized and fell in love, like straight up fell in love with the Cancer, and then the Cancer was out the door because, again, he served his purpose. It was just to break you guys up, break your heart, and then break this Taurus's heart. All because they're broke. Broke people shit. I love your body, but I crave your soul. You're the one that got away. I'm a rat. I smile on your face, but I really want to take your place. I'm so jealous of you, I could spit. So that's the only thing that makes me think that maybe it's not... It's someone who was actively present when you and your person were together. Because it's somebody who... Well, that could be... I don't know. Let's just go with what I've been saying, but there's somebody else who pretends to like you and they really don't. And there's somebody who's going to give you a fake-ass apology just because they're broke and they see that you now have money. You bounce back from the bullshit that these people done to you. I really need to talk to you. It's about my health. Someone drives a Dodge, black, gray, blue, or red, and someone's trying to dodge you, or you're trying to dodge somebody. I'm childish, petty, vindictive. I did sleep with all of them out of spite. My ego was bruised, and I wanted you to hurt because I was. You know, you would think that the story is about someone who's in their, like, a young adult, either like 18 to like 25. This person's either 43, 34, or 39, or 93 years old. No, 34, 39, or 43, or possibly 49. This person is of a mature age, then they should be the fuck over themselves by now, and they're not. And possibly maybe that's why, that's one of the reasons this played out the way that it did, because this person needed to get over themselves. 2, someone's 32. Something very significant happened last year. March 6th is significant of last year. And September 3rd of last year is significant. And someone's got a sex addiction, and they sleep with anyone and everyone. They're bisexual. Or trisexual, really, shit. You fucks. Someone has no more fucks to give. You were the best thing that ever happened to me. I say mean things to project the pain, but I know I'm the one to blame. Someone's name is Deja. Something was a hoax. I'm going to jail for what I did to you. And even though I know you know, I still can't look you in the face and tell you. Thank you. The con artist. So somebody was a con artist to you. I still remember every detail that day. It kills me. My pride got in the way. I would do anything to take back the things I did to you. You really are a queen. I can't wait to see your name in shining lights. I never told you how I felt because I was afraid you would reject me. The truth is, I love you more than I love myself. Q and W. Dairy Queen is significant. The movie Saul is significant, or someone saw someone doing something and they've been blackmailing them to stay away from you and to, well, I mean, whatever else. But somebody caught somebody in the act of doing something. Somebody knows exactly what the fuck went down and exactly why the situation is the way that it is. Somebody's waxing on wax. Someone's faxed some information. That's about the third time I've seen facts in a reading, and every time I'm always confused on whether the fax is a good thing or a bad thing. Because it really could be someone is doing something actually good for you in the background. Someone cannot stand the fact that someone as kind-hearted and loving and genuine as you has gone through what you've gone through. And even though they're not talking to you, or at least they're not telling you what they're doing, they are in the background doing something that you're really going to love when they finally do tell you about it. Somebody gave somebody the axe. Somebody cut somebody off, that's for sure, because they finally found out the truth and they cut whoever off. Someone's a senior. So if somebody's a senior, I mean somebody's a junior. Someone's a doctor. Again, doctor. I had MD earlier, now I got DR. Someone's born in the year of the dragon, or this is the year of the dragon, and this is your year. Whether you were born in the year of the dragon or not. This is the year you've been waiting for your entire life. Somebody started a war with you, and they thought it would be easy. They even went surfing while their cronies battled the war out. And, well, now, you've sank their battleship. 79, somebody could be born in 79, or somebody could be a life past 7 or a life past 9. Someone definitely is a surfer. Somebody's a skater. Say see you later, boy. It wasn't good enough for her. Hey, the name Avril is significant. Or Avril Lavigne could be significant, her music. But I think your person self-sabotaged, and even though they knew the shit that was whatever was bullshit, they walked away because they knew they weren't shit. They knew they couldn't be the person you deserve to be. So when they got an opportunity to disappear, that's what they did. So they would never have to face you and tell you that they couldn't be who you needed them to be. So in that regards, I mean, kind of makes me have some respect for this person, because at least they didn't stay around any longer and waste any more of your time. They knew that they loved you, and they knew you deserved the best, and they knew they couldn't give it to you. And it's not that they couldn't, it's just, well, for one, I think, honestly, your person was married or they were with somebody when they met you. So they weren't completely available anyways. And for two, they just weren't ready to be settled down and be in a serious relationship. Because they probably were in the middle. Clearly, that if they were married, they weren't physically living with their spouse. So they're probably in the middle of a divorce or a separation that they pretty much already knew they weren't coming back from. I slept with your sister and her pussy stinks. It was the biggest mistake of my life. That could be another reason why the person just like went ahead and took, like I said, I walked away, because they knew at some point that was going to come out. And they didn't want to have to be around and face you and look you in the face and say, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Somebody has warts. Somebody's sister could have given their person warts. And now that was why your person, because of W-A-R-T-S. Somebody acquired warts since you last slept with them. Someone's in the arts. Darts. Somebody's a dart player, tournament dart player. Darts are significant. Farts. Somebody's really gassy. Or somebody thinks it's funny when people fart. Rats. This was a group of rats. Every last one of them was materialistic as fuck and were greedy as fuck and would do anything to get whatever it was that they wanted at the time. Bart's. Bart Simpson. Bart's root beer. Bar. Someone met a transgender person at a bar, took them home, and had the time of their life with them. We're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. Because somebody's still trying to figure themselves out. And someone's trying to convince people they didn't know this was transgender. And when that was the whole reason they took them home. They knew that bitch had a dick, and that's why they wanted them. Pieces.